Hey guys. Hey guys. I know the intro was long. I was trying to set up my link to post on my story first. But yeah, I missed y'all lollipops. I know some of the haters are in here waiting for clipping moments. So welcome haters as well. We love you too because, you know, you keep me relevant. So let's give it up for them. But on a serious note, I did miss my lollipops, like the actual lollipops. Thank you, Tyler, for the gifted. I have to change my whole soundboard. We need an entire revamp for the new year, okay? So thank you, Tyler, for the sub. Thank you, Munyan, for the resub. Thank you, Mika Boo, for the resub. Oh, thank you, Deja, for the resub. A lot of people popped up as resubs. I appreciate y'all because I know, I'm sorry if anyone feels like I've wasted their subscription, y'all, but real life is real life. Life was lifing for obvious reasons. So I really want to get back on a schedule and stream at least like a few times a week. I've said this before, but it is a new year, okay? And, you know, I considered this being like the last one, which I'm not sure of yet.
Where your camera at?
You have it.
Your camera? Oh, you gave me that too?
What
I got your live view thing.
Like my picture camera?
No, like your Sony.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your Sony camera.
In the closet. Interrupting me. Damn, just kidding. But yeah, guys, I was considering like not really streaming anymore, only because I don't know, streaming is just an interesting place. I feel like it's a very, and I'm not speaking for the positive people, but overall it's a very negative community, and I know y'all have heard that before, especially for females. Oh, sorry guys. Thank you, Andrea, for the resub. Thank you, CC Energy. Charlene, thank you, Charlene, for the 10 gifted. Wow. Thank you to Brittany. Thank you, Elisa, Sabrina. Thank you guys. Love you. But yeah, I feel like the streaming community is just very toxic for females. And you guys know why. It's just like you breathe the wrong way. You have an attitude one day. Now you're a terrible human being. Like you just can't do anything. And I just like to live my life on easy mode. Especially now me being pregnant. Like any negativity, stress that I can eliminate, I'm gonna do, because my mental health and my peace is more important than satisfying strangers. I'm gonna be real. But I do love you guys and the people that have constantly supported me and been positive. I love you guys. Thank you, Deja. She said, Lala, my baby. Oh, you reached a streak. Kelsey, thank you for the 10 gifted. Oh my God. Thank you, girl. Meet and greet. Sorry, that was going fast. I didn't really get to see it. But yeah, I'm in a very peaceful place. Honestly, that's how I feel like I should be being pregnant. Like I want to be at peace. That's all I ever wanted, was just to be at peace, you know? So, I just am very picky about how I spend my energy these days. But overall, I did miss it. I just didn't want to get back on stream once in a blue moon. Like I wanted to commit if I'm gonna do it. There's been a few people that have asked me to do collabs or just stuff that's like, oh, come through to this stream, and I just didn't want to, because I feel like I owe it to you guys and myself to have a more personal stream before I start doing all that again. And I just want to move with more intention. Like if it doesn't make sense, I'm not doing it. If it doesn't make me happy, I'm not doing it. If it feels forced, I'm not doing it, you know? Galentine's, yes, so me and Yana definitely are trying to plan that. It'll obviously be before actual Valentine's Day, but I need to just finish talking to her about that, because we both had the idea and we were like, let's just do it together. And honestly, I couldn't have picked a better person to do it with. So warning y'all that I will be out of breath. So yeah, bear with me. I already used to be out of breath because I just talk fast. I'm a yapper. But now, oh, I'm very out of breath now. So I just wanted to do a little catch up with you guys, and then we're gonna do a sip and paint outside. I mean, I'm gonna probably be sipping on some apple juice, but we'll make it work. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do it outside anymore because it's 5:30 here, and the sun just went down, and there was just no way that I was going to be able to get on here any sooner to catch the sun. And I also didn't want to rush and stress myself out. Like, I told my man, I was like, before we do that, I need to get on desktop. Like, I don't want to just appear on stream. Also, when I'm doing stuff with him or when we're on the same ingest, you guys know I will take accountability, but I'm less interactive. I need to work on that. But also, it won't be super IRL because we'll still be sitting down, so I will be reading. It'll be different, but I just felt like I needed a one-on-one, you know? I need a one-on-one. Slow down, you're gasping for air. Yeah, I know. But what else was I going to say, guys? I feel like because this is my first stream in a while and my first stream of the year, I really wanted to just set my intentions with you guys. And I wanted to write everything out like on a notepad first and go over it, but I didn't have the time to do that. So maybe I'll just do it as we go. But I don't know, I really wanted to just set my intentions, set my goals for the new year. And sorry guys, reading something. Yeah, I feel like since I haven't streamed yet this year and it's a new year, 2026, which is so crazy. What I wanted to do, maybe I'll do this in a different stream because I don't feel like getting up, but I want to show you guys like my old vision boards from previous years because I used to make vision boards, cut out the pictures, all that. I didn't actually do one this year because I've been doing one just as my screensaver instead. But, sorry, I want to show you guys since it's in the past. And it's so crazy how so many things on that board came true. Like, I really, truly believe in manifestation. Of course, God and praying and all of that as well. But I just think it's insane to, like, see things that I wanted and they came true. Even just as simple as, like, places I wanted to travel, brands I wanted to work with. Like, I could check off majority of what are on a bunch of my past vision boards. So, it's so crazy. But, yeah, hold on. So, I'm going to talk about, like, my intentions, what I want to set for the new year. I would say number one, which I already said, is just to be, let me write this down. I wish I could do it on here. I mean, I probably should, right? But I'm out of my tech savvy era because I haven't been on here in so long, and I honestly don't remember how to do that. Someone wants to quickly tell me. Maybe I can try. I just don't remember. Why you gotta stream during the natty? I don't know what that means. Intentions 2026. So overall, I just want to be intentional with every single thing that I do. Content, like all my platforms, in real life, who I surround myself with. So being intentional. You said notepad on PC. Oh, it's a football game. Fuck that football game. I'm sorry, but hold on. Let me just like make this smaller and see if I could pull up the notepad. I know I did it before when I wrote my sub goals. Oh, here's sticky notes. Oh, here it is. Let me see. 2026 intentions. I'm going to share it with y'all in a second. I just want to see if this even works. But we're going to spend maybe like another 15, 20 on here. And then we got to start our next segment because he's waiting on me. Intentions. Oh, let me just say goals. Okay, let me move this over. My screensaver is a moose right now. Not the cutest. But hey. Yes. I use this. This is the glitter spray I use. I use it all over. I do still have like my Anastasia, but if I don't want to be super oily, and sometimes that transfers on clothes, this is just a quicker way to just do it all over. And I don't have the best lighting in here. We actually just talked about, he was like, I need to just set up my actual streaming kit because I have like an expensive ass camera, y'all, that I got for IRL when I was consistent. And I'm like, he's like, you might as well set it up for desktop, Which, yeah, I could, but I think just because I haven't been streaming, it wasn't a thought to me, and this was already set up. So I think from here on out, I want to do that so that you guys are going to get, like, top quality. But, yeah, I put it in my hair, everything. I'm back to curly hair, too, because I was rocking my straight hair ever since I dyed it for a while. But, hold on, guys. See, that already just messed me up. Hold on. Not messed me up, but I forgot how this worked. I have to... Hold on, let me minimize this so y'all don't see all the tech boring things. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Oh, I can't make this bigger. Oh, cool. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. I really need to change my wallpaper because that little moose is not cute. I'm sorry. I don't know how to make the words bigger. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. So we're just gonna go with it. I feel like a grandmother. Like, I genuinely forgot how to work all this. Okay. I know this is a little small, but that's just what it's gonna be for now. Let me put this closer to me. Okay, so first thing is being intentional. Oop, that looks crazy. Being intentional with everything I do. So, like I said, people, content, etc. That's first and foremost. You said you're blind, you can't see. Open microscope word. We're just doing what's quick. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm sorry. This is pretty small, but it won't let me change the size. I've tried that in the past. So this is what it is. Or else y'all are just gonna not see me do it. Oh yeah, if you're watching on your phone, that is very little. So let's just talk. Honestly, fuck that. I'm sorry. Let's just talk. Would y'all prefer me to just say it? Click the B, bottom left. Bold. I mean, it's just gonna make the words bold. I don't think it's gonna... Does that help? I know if you're watching on your computer, it's probably... But most people probably aren't. Yeah, I can see, like, on here, you cannot see anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk. Okay, anyways, we tried. But we gotta speed through this anyways. So, one, like I said, be intentional with everything. I'm still gonna write it, though. Two, I would say... Let me think. I actually haven't thought of this. Or have I? Is it written down in my notes? This is very off the dome, guys. I didn't plan this out or anything. I really just wanted to talk. 2026. Oh, I didn't write anything. That's actually crazy. I think I wrote it in a journal, actually. 2026. Oh, I did write some of it. Okay, either way. To be more consistent. But I kind of feel like that goes hand in hand with being intentional. But I'll just say it anyways. To be consistent. Because I always start off consistent. I think I've been really good at TikToks and being consistent on that platform. Even though today I had a really good little TikTok I wanted to post. But it was either start my stream at a decent time or edit my TikTok for an hour. Because it was like a 30-minute video of me getting ready and just talking about life. And that takes a while to edit. Short form to me is harder to edit than long form. So yeah, I would say to overall just be consistent. With everything. Like, I want to do certain days for short form content, filming, all that. I want to do certain days for Twitch, of course, certain days for YouTube. I've started to be good at YouTube since the year started. I already have a bunch of videos that I posted. I think I posted 3 already since the year started. Yeah, because I posted the December, yeah, all that. And then I have my Dubai vlog coming next. And I'll probably make that a part 1 and part 2, depending on how much footage I have. But I love YouTube. I will never neglect it. I do go through phases where I probably don't post, but overall, I just feel like for me personally, how cool is it going to be to go back and watch all that? Even just to have my baby, like my kids, just go back and look at my life and what I was doing through different years is so cool. Even if I got 0 views on my YouTube videos, for me, that would just be so cool to see. You would rather a 30-minute video than a short form video. Okay, good to know, good to know. I would also say, saw your story. Oh, you should have said hi to me in Dubai. Anytime y'all see me, you can always say hi. I'm very nice. Oh, this was the body spray, guys. Another TikTok shop ad. I'm tired of giving y'all free promo. But One Size does show a lot of love to me. They send me a lot of things. They sent me this, so it's okay. Make your money. So being intentional, being consistent, spending more time with family, that is definitely a big one for me. Hold on. Let me write these down. I could have sworn I just wrote this and I can't find it now. Oh, it's on here. Being consistent on socials. Spending more time with family. I got a little better at that, but I could still be spending way more with family. Like, I genuinely want something that I have to do this year, which is a priority in my personal life, is I want to plan a family trip with both sides of my family, my dad's and my mom's side, or even if they have to be separate, I want to take everyone on a vacation. I think maybe when my baby comes, like when they're a little bit older, not older because it's going to be, you know, I mean, they're not going to be that old, but just not like newborn, because I am going to be very particular and just set boundaries with everyone. I just feel like I care about my baby's health and safety, and you know, babies are very sensitive, especially when they're that young. So there will be rules and regulations, and this goes for anyone pregnant. Even my friends that are mothers and just videos I've watched, a lot of women say establishing your boundaries as a mom, as a new mom with a newborn is so important, because if people don't respect that, you know, just a lot of things could go wrong. And I'm not afraid to say no. I'm not afraid to set those boundaries. I set boundaries in general, just not even when I wasn't a potential mom. I'm overall just really big on setting boundaries. So it'll be some time before my baby is just here and there. But when that time comes, they're going to be traveling everywhere with me, guys. Like, I cannot wait. I'm going to be that mom that's just like, it's just a random weekend. Let's go to Paris for the weekend. Like, come on. I think that'd be so fun. So exactly, especially when there's a lot of things you don't repeated from your childhood. That's something I think that happened to my mom, but granted, she was a teen mom. So I feel like our family just looked at her more like, you're a kid. You get what I mean? So she said a lot of things she wanted to do, a lot of boundaries. She set things that she said no, no, I don't want her doing this, whatever. Like, my family kind of overstepped, and with the best intentions. Like, they've always shown the most love, given me whatever they could. But I think just as a mom, if other people aren't listening to what you want, it can be frustrating. And it definitely shapes how a lot of things go. How you are with your child when they're younger shapes how they are when they're older. So it's very important. Spending more time with family. I also want to just add in there continuing to get closer to God, because that is something that I do struggle with being consistent with. Like, I definitely pray through good times, through bad times. Like, I don't just pray when I want something. I don't just pray when I'm going through it. I pray to show gratitude. I pray to just vent. You know, you're supposed to just talk to God like that's your best friend. Not when you're in need, just like how you would FaceTime your friend and explain your day. I feel like that's how I try to just talk to God. But I do want to get even better at that. I was going to say maybe going to church more, but I feel like even just watching services, listening to certain podcasts, like different things, is equal to me. I don't think, personally, this could be a debate. I don't want to get too religious, but I personally don't think like you have to go to church in person to be close to God. I think there's so many other ways in your personal life you can do that. Even just what you're listening to, what you're consuming, what you're reading, all of those things. So, yeah. But I'm just going to put continuing to get closer to God. And I feel like when God is just a foundation in your life and all of your relationships, family, personal, all of those things, career, that just sets the tone for every single thing that you're going to do. I'm out of breath. It's just going to be your mom and single mom in the hospital. I don't know yet. I have to think about all those things. But I just made my birth plan the other day. But I'm calling it birth. I didn't call it birth plan. I think I just put like birth wishes because I know not everything you can control. But I do have a very strict. I'm going to try to not get an epidural. Unless I'm in the moment, guys, and I'm just like, I can't do this. But I feel like it's all about your mental. And I'm working with a doula as well who is really just, I'm about to go to some classes for hypnobirthing. Is that what it's called? It's really just how you breathe is what I've been told. Like how you breathe can determine if you rip, can just determine your delivery process. Also just being active. I started my Pilates journey again. So I think that's really going to help me. I just ordered a little yoga ball. There's just a lot of different things I'm trying to do. I'm about to start eating dates every day. Well, it might be a little too soon, but that is something I want to do. I don't want to get into all that because I don't know all the logistics, but they say if you eat dates and drink like raspberry leaf tea, that it helps. I don't know if it does, but it doesn't hurt to try it. Oh, okra water. And I actually like dates. I know a lot of people don't like the taste of them, but I like them. They're good. I can eat dates by themselves, but I am going to make the little Snicker dates. If you've seen it, went viral on TikTok. You put peanut butter, drizzled chocolates, you put it in the freezer, and it tastes like little Snickers, but it's healthier. Can we get a what I eat in a day? I could do that, but a realistic what I eat in a day, y'all are going to be very surprised because I'm not being healthy right now. I'm not. If I want to eat In-N-Out 3 days in a row, I'm going to eat In-N-Out 3 days in a row. I'm just trying to stay physically active. I'm very much a busybody right now. Like at the beginning, I was sick in the bed, didn't do anything. I thought I was going to die. Like I was going through it. And now I'm in such a good place mentally, physically. I just feel active. I get up early. I've been going to bed early and just getting a lot done in the days. And I also told myself to stop pushing myself because a constant thing in my head is just like, you have limited time, you know? So get everything you need to get done. Just even with my house. Thank you, Leaky, for the gifted or for the sub. Thank you to everyone that I haven't mentioned, y'all. You guys know I'm in my yapping session. But yeah, and then I was staying up till like 5 a.m. just getting the house together, doing things. And my mom was like, you need to stop doing that. Like, it's okay to just spend a couple hours a day getting the house together and then go to sleep at a good time, because I was just draining myself and getting burnt out. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm not forcing it. I'm not staying up till 5 a.m. anymore because I need all the sleep I can get, because I'm soon not going to be able to. So yeah. How did you get through the stuff that just happened? This is the thing. The internet is the internet. You guys know I've been getting, what is it called? Like hate farmed for so long that like it might affect me for 2 seconds just because I'm human and I do have feelings. But overall, I don't give a fuck because these people don't know me. They're the ones in their basement putting together little clips to hate farm me because they have nothing else to do. To sit there and make think pieces about a stranger that doesn't even know they exist because they have nothing else to do. So when you really sit and think about that and you just have a strong mental, like I've built myself to have a strong mental, it can affect you. Because the more y'all do that, the more relevant you make me. This isn't stopping my money. It's not stopping the brand deals I get. The community that I'm passionate about, the beauty world, all of those things, it doesn't change that. These are your opinions based off of a person that you view as like a robot, which I'm, like me. and you're just making things up as you go. You see a 2-second clip, you make a compilation of different things. You don't know what goes on before that, after that, every day that I live my life. So I truly don't care. It can't affect me mentally anymore when I'm so confident in who I am as a person, and when I'm so confident in the strength of my real life relationships, my real friends, my man, my family, like everyone that knows me. We have in real life, we have such a strong bond and understanding and just like genuineness that these random little kids or grown people that have no lives, which is worse, why would I give a fuck about what they think about me? And it's like every time y'all do that, you make me closer to those people, to my man, to everyone. Like, so carry on, you know? But yeah, I don't know what the question was. I think you said, how did I get through it? What was there to get through? A stranger's opinion of me based on no proof, no facts, nothing? I don't give a fuck. Okay? Like, they gonna keep going. Y'all are gonna be sick. What are you gonna do when we're 10 kids down the line? We got married. We're living our dream out. What are you gonna do then? Still, yeah, you're still gonna be making videos while our dreams are just continuously coming true. So I think that speaks volumes. Hey. Okay, maybe not 10 kids. I'm being dramatic. Let's just see how this one goes. Okay. But y'all get my point. What are you going to do then? Everything you said that wasn't going to happen, everything you said, you tried to break us up. You tried to be negative. You tried to... No, babe. Life is still going to get better for me. Every single year, my life has gotten better. Even when I didn't think it was. Even when I was at my lowest points, y'all. And I was praying to God, please help me. Please, everything worked out. Everything got better. I've never had a year that was worse than a previous year, ever. And I think this is just a lesson for anyone watching too. If you're at your lowest, or you're praying for things, or you're thinking things aren't going to get better, one, check your surroundings and the energy that you're putting out, because more than likely, if you're constantly being negative, even to yourself, or surrounding yourself with negative media, negative people, negative opinions, letting that consume you, that is what is not making it get better. But two, always think there was a point where you were wishing and praying for the position that you're in now, even though it may not seem like it. All the times that I've been negative or been like, please, I hope this gets better, I have to think back and be like, damn, there was other years where I was praying for this moment, And we always want more. That's why it's important to just express gratitude, just even to yourself, to God, to always be grateful, because it could always be worse and you're still in a better position than you once were. So yeah, it's definitely your mindset that matters, for sure. One thing I do think is funny, though, is people's favorite line is, no one asked, no one cares. Who do you think you are? Mind you, you're the one typing these things, so you care. Y'all think I'm somebody. I don't think I'm somebody. I've never got on here and been like, me and Beyonce, yeah, we're neck and neck. I've never came on here and said that. I've never came on here or any platforms and told whoever's watching that I'm a role model and that you should look up to me and that I'm a perfect person. I don't know where that narrative came from, because I've never said that. All I do is come on and I express my interests and I'm myself. So I just get hated for being myself, obviously, but I've never came on here and said you should look up to me or that I'm perfect or that I'm better than anyone. I don't think that, because that's just not reality. I'm not. I'm human. I make mistakes every single day. And I think it's like people forget that just because you're an influencer or you're broadcasting your life doesn't mean you should have expectations for that person. They're still a person like you. You go through the same shit, probably worse, but your life isn't broadcasted. People don't put you on a pedestal and expect more. I'm going to make mistakes. Don't look at me and think that I'm not going to make mistakes. I am, Whew, I'm out of breath. But yeah. Are you going to tattoo your child's name? Child, because you're over here trying to put a gender on it. Yeah, definitely. That's probably the only other tattoo that I get will be my child's name. I'm not tripping. I'm just expressing myself. Will you stream more now? Yeah. I was trying to be like, I don't want to make promises. But that is my goal. That is my goal, y'all. Do I regret any of my tattoos? I don't regret any of my tattoos in terms of what I got. I just wish I would have waited a little bit longer. The only one that's big that I kind of get annoyed by is the side tattoo I have right here, which is like a flower. My mom actually went with me to get that on my 18th birthday. I was so thirsty to get a tattoo. She was like, you're 18 now, let's go. And it's cute. It still looks nice. It was done good quality, but I just hate that that's like right here, you know? Everything else is very dainty. Like these are just my other ones. They're very dainty. So I don't regret them, no, but I do wish I would have taken time before I got my first one because that's my only big one that you can't really hide. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of y'all's comments because I've been yapping. I'm a yapaholic. You should collab with Scotty. Oh my God, I love her. She looks so good. Like, I don't want to say my ideas yet, but I do have some ideas in terms of just when I'm back consistent on here, like content I want to do. I do want to do my first, would it be called like marathon, subathon? I do want to do a take on that. I'm not really sure what yet. I'm not sure how long. I'm not saying a month or anything, but just something. I just want to plan out each day. I want to plan out the segments. If I have guests, I want to plan that out. So feel free, guys, to join my, what is it called? I was going to say comm, but I don't have a comm. My Discord. Join my Discord, and I think I have a section already for ideas. I'm going to get back active. I haven't been active at all, I'll be honest, because I haven't been streaming. But I want to get back active, and I want to come up with ideas so I can plan out, you know, a good amount of time where I want to do something special for y'all. So yeah, you're right. Streaming once a week to start. I can do once a week, but I do want to build it up to at least 3 times. Do you like your cherry one? I do like my cherry one. I have a little cherry, like, it's not on my butt. It's like above it a little bit, but it's so cute. I don't regret that one. I think it's really cute. So, Carla J. Oh my God, Carla and me have been texting, you guys. Shout out to Carla because she's been giving me some amazing mom advice. And I just appreciate it so much because I feel like you'll never understand unless you're in that position. And she's just given me so many good tips. We were supposed to hang out the other day, but we both live very far from each other. So we had to postpone it. We're probably going to hang out one of these upcoming weeks. But I've been talking to her a lot recently and she's just an amazing girl. We are very similar in terms of like our interests, and she's so pretty and girly and cutesy. So yeah, maybe she can come on a stream. I don't know. Like, she's obviously a mom and she's busy, so we have to figure that out. But we definitely talked about doing Pilates or something, just having a girls' day. That was in personal time though, not for a stream, but I think maybe later we could do that. Do something for a stream. Do a lollython. That's a cute name. Yeah, we're going to figure it out. I do want to do something. Biggest misconception people have about a relationship. Let's save those questions for when I'm with him, y'all. Because I'm about to go. Let me see. Did he get on stream yet, y'all? Because do you think it's a good time for me to, for us to start the painting? I don't know if we're going to do it inside now because it's dark. Outside would have been such a vibe. Just like being in the fresh air, looking at the view. But it just gets dark so damn early. Like, why does it get dark so early? It's so annoying. Oh, Des. Oh my God, I did see a clip of her saying, I think she said Yana and me she wanted to collab with. I would love to collab with her. She's so girly and cute. Definitely my vibes. So I would love to collab. Aaliyah's face collab. I mean, she's not a streamer, and I don't like forcing people that aren't in that world to come on here because it is a big difference and it can be uncomfortable. And that's how it was for me when I first started. You guys know I was on streams and I wasn't a streamer. I mean, I don't even call myself a streamer now, but my point is I hadn't ever done a stream. I wasn't on Twitch, and it's such a different vibe. But when I was just in Dubai, me and Aaliyah, we had dinner. That wasn't streamed or documented. Well, she was vlogging, I was vlogging, so you might see like a clip of it in our vlogs. So we did meet up. We had a great conversation, great dinner. She is beautiful in person, inside and out. Like exactly how you would envision her is how she is. So raw, just so personable. So I love Aaliyah. Yeah, we had dinner in Dubai. Evelyn collab, that will be coming soon, y'all. We're planning something. I just don't want to speak on it yet. I think I already saw her say this exact thing, but things aren't like for certain, but we're trying to plan something for soon. So let's see if that can happen before we talk about it. But regardless, we're going to collab soon. Once I get back consistent on here, I have a list of girlies that I'm overdue for. But I didn't want to just do a random stream with someone, like a collab stream, and I haven't been on my own stream, you know? I just don't want to, like I said, we're doing things with intention. India, her too. All these people I've been talking to throughout this whole time off camera. But yeah, it's just a matter of planning something for stream. Because I want to do like creative things again. Like I really loved the stream me and India did where we like did a Freaky Friday, switch places. I think that was so cool. Same with Yana when we first ever streamed and we did like a girly day. Like I want to do planned things out, and those two specifically were planned. We discussed it before. We obviously had already hung out off camera, so we knew we liked each other. We knew we vibed, and it was just fun. So, oh, you gave birth with no medicine? Fingers crossed, y'all, that I give birth with no epidural and no nothing. I'm very into holistic remedies, even just when it comes to my skincare, all different things. And so I really feel like I can do it. I feel like I'm in good shape. I do Pilates. I'm fit. I have a high pain tolerance. I'm gonna go to classes for my breathing. I have a great support system. My doctor's amazing. My doula is amazing. And I feel like I can do it. It will be painful, I'm sure, but I feel like I could do it. So we'll see. We'll see. Lower the ads. I don't even know what the ads are on, y'all. Whatever it was left on is what is on. I haven't even checked that. I'm sorry. Belly cast. There's so many ideas. I just hope I have time to do all of them. Part of my birth plan, I'll read y'all just the beginning of it. I'm not going to get into the deeper stuff, but because we're not here to debate. But let me just see, because someone just said music, and that's something I have on my birth plan wish list. So I put my preferred plan, labor environments. I'm going to bring my own linen, my own hospital gowns, because I heard that the linens they provide, the pillows they provide are just not it. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to feel like I'm in a hospital and all gross. Like I want to feel comfy. So I'm bringing all that. I put dimmed lighting. I want like a little, you know those little star projectors that you put on the floor and it's like all the lights and stars. I want that. Definitely dim lighting either way. I'm going to make a music playlist of just like calming music, sounds, good vibes, or have a sound machine, whatever. So yeah, that's all I'll tell y'all. Everything else is going to be very debatable because it's getting into like delivery and medications and all that. So yeah, but I went over this with my doctor and she has to like write notes and get back to me. But I've done extensive research. So I'm just constantly doing research, weighing out things I want to do. I'm constantly reading books about stuff. One thing I can't wait is for my after birth meal. I already told my man, I was like, I want sushi, preferably Nobu, but if they can't deliver, I'm fine with whatever, as long as it's good. You ever seen those videos where they have like a boat of sushi? It doesn't necessarily have to be a boat, but I just want really good sushi. I'm craving yellowtail with jalapeno. Like I just want, oh, my mouth is watering thinking about it, y'all. I can't wait. Can't wait to eat that. Just raw, good sushi. Can't wait. Yeah, they say not to eat sushi while you're pregnant. I do have a book that talks about all the do's and don'ts of being pregnant and what's debatable, what there's science behind, and I didn't get to finish reading it. A lot of things are debatable. At the end of the day, people do some crazy shit while they're pregnant and things turn out fine. I'm just not trying to take those chances, so try to limit myself to what they tell you as much as I can, even with like caffeine and all that. I haven't really I I haven't really had a lot of coffee or matcha this pregnancy. Like before, I was on a matcha kick. I made matcha every day, and then when I got pregnant, I just didn't crave it like that. Today, I randomly got a craving for matcha out of nowhere. I was in the area of Community Goods, which you guys know, if you live in LA, it's a hyped up place that's worth the hype, but they have amazing matcha. Oh my gosh. And I don't live close to there, so I had to go to that area because I went to this showroom to get clothes for something. And I was like, let me stop by so I could have a good little matcha on my way home. That line, I went to both locations. There's 2 locations. Both lines were wrapped around the block. And it was a Monday, mind you, Monday early afternoon. I said, yeah, I'm not going there. So then I was so sad because that was just something I was craving so bad. So then I just DoorDashed. Luckily, Lala Land, you guys know Lala Land, which, Lala Land, I wish I would have thought of that. By the way, Lala Land, if you're watching, or if you see this clip, I would love to collab, so we should talk business. Okay, I'm manifesting it. Anyways, I don't know how, because I don't even live near one of those, but I was able to get it DoorDashed, and I ordered the banana matcha from there. It was delicious. It definitely satisfied the craving that I had. So, anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. They say not to drink a lot of caffeine and certain things, or like to limit your caffeine intake, I think, to like 1 cup a day, whatever. I barely do that. I try to only drink caffeine, coffee or matcha, whatever, when I really feel like I need it. So I think I've been doing pretty good with all the rules. Yeah, banana matcha is delicious. Delicious. Babe! Are you ready? Said Justin is waiting. Is he on stream waiting, or y'all just know that he's waiting? I haven't heard him talking, so I just asked him though, because I'm gonna have to switch to his ingest and all that, so he has to be ready for me to get off of this part. Feminine boot camp. Oh, I wish I would have gotten to do some of those things before. I'm gonna be real. Once I have this baby, it's gonna be a little harder. So we're gonna see what we can do before then, because I don't know, but I'm so excited. Said he's watching the game. What makes me like Pilates? I just did a get ready with me on TikTok. I didn't post it. I was trying to edit it to post before I got on here, because I'm not gonna be able to post any TikToks today because I'm on here and it takes me a while to edit. But I just touched on this. I was saying that I genuinely enjoy Pilates. Like, it's less for exercise and more just fun, like a hobby I enjoy. But what makes me like it, I think it just gives me a good start to my day. It's very therapeutic. Like, I just feel good when I'm doing it. When I finish, I feel good. I'm like, dang, I did that. I did that. It's not like an intense workout to where you feel like you're about to die, but you feel the burn and you see the results. So you know that it's working, but I hate like high intensity workouts. Like, it's very, I guess, would it be considered low intensity? Like, it's not like you're going really fast and doing like most of the exercises in Pilates. They tell you to do it slowly, like take your time, don't be fast. So I don't know, it's just fun. It's just my vibe. Yeah, definitely an intentional. I have tried Legree. When I say Pilates, just assume I'm talking about Legree, traditional, all types. But I do Legree more than regular Pilates. I've tried mat Pilates. I've tried heated. I've tried just the overall traditional. I've tried Legree. Every form I've tried. Yeah, definitely good for your pelvic floor for birth. Definitely. I have a little idea, but I don't even want to say it because I just want it to happen. I don't want anyone to take my idea, so I'm not going to say it, but I have a fun idea that I think is realistic for me to do soon. So shout out to Jackie for the sub. Okay, I was just, because I'll have to switch to your ingest, right? I think. I do think Pilates helps with your glutes, especially if you're doing, there's certain days depending on the class you're taking where they'll have arm days, lower body days. So when you're doing the lower body workouts, it definitely helps. Are you doing holistic stuff for your pregnancy? Here and there. Like, I don't have any strict routines. One thing I've been consistent with early on, even before I had a little bump, was my body care, like my bump care. Like, I don't have any stretch marks. Please, let's not jinx it, because I feel like I've been very consistent. And my mom also didn't have stretch marks pregnant. So maybe, I think sometimes it does have to do with just maybe like hereditary. I don't know. But overall, I've been very consistent with that. You said they come the last week or days. Well, let's hope that for me that doesn't happen. If it does, it's life. And, you know, that's the beautiful thing about being a woman. You will snap back. I'm not stressed about snapping back or any of that. I feel like I'll be fine, you know? So I am not concerned about my body. Even if I would have gotten bigger, I'll try to show you all a little bit. I mostly only show from the side. I feel like from the front, like obviously I'm wearing a tight skims dress, so you can see more than ever. But when I wear most outfits, you can really only tell from the side. But even if I would have been huge, even if everything changed about me, I was prepared for that, and it didn't bother me, it didn't scare me. I think pregnancy is a beautiful thing. I think just what women go through and the transitions and the transformations are just insane and beautiful, and it's just what makes us women. Like, who else could do that, you know? So I'm not worried at all. We'll get to where we need to be. And if you're pregnant, don't stress yourself out about snapping back or how you're looking. Like, just embrace it. You will be fine. You will be fine. Am I doing a maternity shoot? I just did a little photo shoot by myself the other day because Justin was out of town, and it was with my friend. Jacob, actually, shout out to him. What is his Instagram name? JBW Photos. I don't know. Anyways, we're real life friends. Like, we've hung out more than we've ever shot. I think we've maybe shot once years and years ago. And we did a little cutesy shoot. Nothing crazy. It was just very simple, very minimalistic. But I want to do like a planned out, more dramatic, fun shoot for sure, by myself and with my man, because I just went to my girl Sophia. She has a vintage showroom. I always talk about it. I went today to get some outfits for a trip, and I just got so much inspiration. She just has such good like vintage fashion pieces, and I was taking pictures of stuff that I wanted to possibly use for a shoot because it was just so good, so tea. So yeah, I want to plan like a fashionable fun shoot. And then I want to do, I don't know, definitely like we need to do some together. So yeah, I'll probably do like a few. I don't want to go crazy with it. Some of the shoots I do won't even be posted. Like, they'll just be for my personal memories. So, am I scared about the lack of sleep when the baby comes? No, because just recently I got back into a good routine. Like, when we first moved in and then me traveling, y'all, I had insomnia like crazy. I was only surviving through naps. Like, I wasn't sleeping at night. I was just staying up all day, all night, and then taking like naps in the day and then repeat. Like, I wasn't sleeping normal hours, and I feel like that's how it's going to be with my baby. Like, I'm just going to be on their timing when they're up, when they're going to sleep. Even then, I'll probably still be up because I'm just a naturally paranoid person, you know? But just recently, I've gotten back to going to, I get tired around like 11 o'clock. I'm exhausted. So, and I've been waking up at like 7, 8 a.m. every day. So I'm not worried. I feel like my body and my natural, like my maternal instincts will just adjust. And, you know, it's temporary. So it's okay. Yes, I did watch his stream with Rage. It was hilarious. I think they're a great duo. Definitely brought like a good side out of him. It was funny. That was a good stream. I was watching it. I was tuning in every day. Every time he goes live, even if I'm right here upstairs in the bed, I'm watching. Okay? So, baby moon is mandatory. Definitely. Oh, I do have an exciting trip coming up. It's for a brand that I'm working with, but it's like my own trip. Like, it's not a brand trip. It's just in collaboration in terms of the content I have to do. but it's to one of my dream destinations. I'm not going to speak on it yet. I'm waiting for a few more things to be solidified and booked, but that is a dream. A trip I'm so excited about. And yeah, my man is coming with me. Might have some more people come. I'm not too sure yet. We have to just see. But I'm so excited. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm being gender neutral. I'm not having twins. I'm saying if I say they, it's because I'm being gender neutral. Because I think I was talking to someone in real life and I was saying that. And they said the same thing. They were like, you're having twins? And I was like, no, I'm just saying they because I don't know yet, you know? But I'm so excited for this trip. I'm getting my outfits together. The outfits, the looks, they're gonna be so cute. Old wives' tale. You know what's funny, y'all? Me and my man, we filmed a little old wives' tale for TikTok. It's in my drafts, in my TikTok drafts. And I'm just waiting for the right time to post it because I don't know. I be feeling like, do y'all, not y'all, but like the weirdos. I'm like, do they deserve this content? Or should I keep this for myself? No, but in all fun, I probably will post it. I just don't know when. We already did a little old wives' tales though. But am I going to be pregnant during the trip? Yeah, I definitely will. The trip would be soon. I'm not about to give birth. I still have some time to go, honey. Are you team girl or team boy? Definitely team healthy baby. I will say, because I don't think I've shared my opinion yet, right? I will be happy with either gender. I've always said, even before I got pregnant, just in my head, I was always like, you know, whenever the time comes where I have kids, I would love to have a boy first so that they can be an older brother. And I just hear it's like easier to raise boys. Boys are like closer to their moms. I feel like the mom and son relationship is different from like I feel like moms and sons are typically closer, and then daughters and their dads are typically closer. So in my head, I was just like, I kind of want a boy first. I am a girly girl, and I know I come off like I'm a girl mom and whatever, but in my head, I was like, I want a boy first because I just want my other future children to have an older brother. But that has since changed. Like I said, I'm team healthy baby. Either way, I will be ecstatic. But lately, I have been more on team girl because I'm just like, I can give, you know, if I have a girl, they would get all my purses and just all the cute little things that come with it. I would have a mini me. So I don't know. I'm indifferent. There's pros and cons for both. Eventually, regardless, I want both. So yeah. Do I have a names list? Yeah, I do. I do have a names list. This is your first time in my live? Welcome. Well, now you're going to be a lollipop, so welcome. I've been wearing a lot of pink because I like pink, honey. I like pink. I've always worn a lot of pink. Pink is my favorite color. That'll never change. Don't let it be an iPad kid. I know, guys. I definitely want to limit screen time because me growing up, I didn't have screen time. That wasn't even something I think that was intentional. The times were just different. I was outside. I'm very girly. Oops, sorry. Little earthquake. I'm very girly now, but when I was a kid, I was outside. I was always playing outside. I used to be barefoot, just running around. My grandparents, they had this house in the country part of Florida with just huge land, like a pond, just so many outside areas to just have fun. Their neighbors had alpacas and horses. You could walk down and see is it alligators or crocodiles? Whichever. Sometimes just walking. So I used to be active. I used to ride bikes every single day. I would spend my whole summers over there. I would ride bikes. I was running around. I used to do a lot of stuff and had no screen time. Only thing I think I was doing, and I was a little older when I did this, was I was obsessed with watching makeup tutorials on YouTube. I've always been heavy into watching YouTube videos, all the OG girls I used to watch. But that was when I got a little older. Like as an actual child, I was always playing outside, always. So we went to block parties. It was just so fun, but times were so different. And I think now the world is just a lot scarier. And obviously social media has taken over. So it is important to me. It is important to me to make sure like my child still has that kind of life. Are you going to Ulta Beauty World? What's funny is I was just talking about that with my team, but I don't know if I'll be able to, I have other things that I have to do. But that would have been nice. I don't know though. Probably not, but I don't have an age. Honestly, anything I say regarding like showing, I feel like they're gonna just clip and make it negative. So I'm not even gonna talk about that because y'all saw how they attacked me when I was saying, oh, I'm not gonna say my baby's name for a while. Mind you, obviously it was clipped and the narrative was spun, but I was not on live. I was on TikTok live and I was answering questions. So all the comments thinking they're being funny. They were funny. They were funny. I'll give them that. But saying like, no one asked, who cares? The world kept spinning. Ha ha ha. Mind you, someone asked, and that's why I answered, but go off. It was funny, but it was also like, this just proves that you can just make any narrative and people just run with it because I was answering questions. So obviously, someone did care, you know?